Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Hansley Jones. I'm a lifestyle coach, inspire one, inspire many, apply knowledge and key to success and happiness and wealth. So today I have a special guest with me, Zoe. How's it going, Zoe? You okay?
I'm very good, thank you.
Awesome. A pleasure to have her on board. She's extremely busy. She's had a hectic morning, taking her children to various places, so on and so forth. So I'm highly blessed and highly grateful to have her on the line with us today. So before we get started, obviously I'll just give like a mini introduction. So introduce yourself, tell us a bit about yourself, and then we will get started.
Sure. So hi everyone. So as very kindly introduced, I am a very busy mum. Being mum does come first, but ultimately myself and this amazing man have been connected via social media because we both network online. I work from home around my children and run a very successful online business, essentially helping people feel good with products that I truly believe in. And I've been doing this for about 3 years now. And yeah, that's kind of a bit about me. I've got 2 amazing, very hectic dogs and 3 very young boys. So it's a busy life, but it's a good life. I'm very blessed.
Yeah, I can imagine, because many people, would love to have their lifestyle living, be able to work from home, having dogs running around, a nice house you've got, the typical wish, really, I believe in getting married.
Yeah, it's a dream,
Yeah.
Getting married next year, yes. I forgot to mention him. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Chris. I have an amazing fiance. Oh, bad books there. I have an amazing fiance and we're getting married next year. Life's good. I'm very blessed.
Awesome. So where are you getting married? Is in the UK or are you getting married outside the UK?
We're going to do it in the UK because he's got family, he's Scottish and I'm from Milton Keynes. So my family is very much London based and his is up the north. So we're going to get married ideally somewhere in the middle. We haven't got a venue set yet. It's all very expensive. It's blowing my mind. I'm like looking at dresses like, I love that one. And I see the price tag and I'm like, oh, maybe not that one. We're still in early stages.
Yes, I can imagine. So before being at home and so on and so forth, what was your first job?
My first job, my first ever job, I worked in a supermarket. I've always been quite a driven girl, to be honest. So as soon as I turned 16 and I could legally get a job, I was out of that door and I wanted to earn my own money. I've always liked nice things. I've always been taught if you like nice things, you earn them. So that's my bringing up. So I worked as a checkout girl and I did that for quite some time, but got a bit bored. Then I worked and moved into the financial industry. And then that's when I fell pregnant with my first son, who is now 8. And I just did not want to go back to work. I tried and emotionally failed. I just couldn't cope with being away from being away from my mum. So yeah, that's kind of my background really. No real excitement in the background of my life until now, to be honest.
Well, it's your life, so we're not here to judge no one. So what do you do in your spare time then, when you're not running around your children and obviously spending time with your fiance? What does Zoe do for Zoe's time? What does Zoe do?
Zoe likes to listen to music. I'm not your most interesting girl, but I'm me. I like to listen to music. I do play netball. Until recently, obviously, I broke my hand, so I've been out of that game for a while. I like to listen to music, take the dogs for a walk, and have a bit of self-love, so pampering and stuff like that. But ultimately, I know this sounds really cheesy, but when I'm not being mum, I like to be the partner, and I love spending time with my best friend. So if I'm not mum, I'm normally with Chris, watching a movie or going for a walk, or we go to the gym together. So if I'm not mum, I'm partner. But that's what makes me happy.
Well, and that's what it's about. And for me, like I said in my introduction, life's all about being happy. So if you're happy what you're doing, it seems like the next question is, what is your lifetime goal or long-term vision for your life? But it seems like you're pretty much living it, really.
I'm living it, but I've still got goals. So it's more materialistic things, I guess, in terms of what I want in the next 2 years. Because I find if I set a 2-year goal, I really keep myself on track. Whereas if I set myself like a 5-year goal, I can find myself being like, oh, I've got 5 years, don't worry about this month. So I do a 2-year goal, and I like to break it down. So we want to move house. Between us, we have 7 children. So
wow,
we
big
want
family.
a big house, you know, like, yeah, we've got a big family and we love that. But I want to have big land and I want to have a big house. We are very blessed. We've both got really nice cars, but we want bigger cars. So we don't have to, when we go out as all of us, we have to convoy or go in both cars. So we want to get a car that we can fit both of us in, all of us in together, and more holidays, more time away from work. We both love our jobs, but we want more time away and to not worry about being away. So more stability in the income and knowing I can take time 2 weeks out and just not even touch my phone. That's where my 2-year goal is.
Yeah, that's quite cool actually. Even though it's materialistic, just because it seems like you're living a fulfilled life anyway. Like you said, you're like spend time with your best friend when you're not being mom. You know the children seem happy.
Yeah.
Everyone gets along. So from what I'm hearing, is just that because you're happy with within, now it's time to have the lifestyle a bit more. Doing things,
Sure.
having things that you want, that you're working towards. Like you said, you've been working.
Absolutely.
So if you don't mind me asking, so what is it that you actually do online, and how did that actually come about, and how do you get started working online?
Sure. So it's quite an emotional story. So obviously I mentioned I've got 3 boys at home. I actually had a little boy called Edward who passed away when he was almost 2. When he passed away, I naturally lost myself. I become quite poorly. I was very low. I would just didn't know who I was anymore. I couldn't pick myself up. Some days I didn't even want to get out of bed. All of my hair, well, not all of my hair, it's probably dramatic. A lot of my hair fell out. And for a girl, your hair's your crown. If you've got nice hair, you feel good.
Look at mine.
And I was really, exactly. It's our crown. So I tried everything to the point where I was trying raw eggs on my hair. Nothing worked. I just spent hundreds of pounds on products. And I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a product online and I tried it. And within 7 days, I could see a difference. Wow. I was feeling happier. My hair was coming back. And then it got me to then try another product, which was a skincare product because my skin was looking really dull and just dead. And I took a step back and I thought how amazing I felt by 2 products. And the company I work for do hundreds of products. And thought, maybe this is my chance to help other people. My mindset wasn't really to make money. It was, I want my mum to try this product and I want my sister to try this. And actually, we do this product and I know I can help this person with it. And it just spiralized. And I think because my mindset, even to this day, isn't, I am here to make money from you. It's, I want to help you with these products. And that's the honest, on my hand on my heart truth. That's what I do, So ultimately, I work online and offline, helping people feel good with affordable, results-driven products. Then it spiralised and people were coming to me saying, oh, I love what you do. Can I do what you do? And here I am now with thousands of girls underneath me doing exactly what I do, changing their lives too. I think why I'm successful is because my mindset's completely different to a lot of people. I'm not here for the income into my bank. I'm here to help people, but with that does come that financial income, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. So because like you said, because you have like a different mindset shift, could your mindset shift be taught? Do you actually teach your teams or the people you help? Do you teach them that mindset?
Sure.
Or is it just personal?
Yes. For me, it's all about, if you join my team, we're here to help people. Yes, we have a compensation plan. Yes, I can help you if you want to earn a set amount of money. I can help you do that. But essentially, if you're in my team, I'm here. We are all here just to help people. And with that comes success. That's how I've kind of got to where I am. I don't know if I could ever change being like that, because that's what makes me happy. I get up in the mornings and think, who am I going to help today? Whether that be a customer or a teamie. Even when I'm helping a girl in my team, I always say girl because it's predominantly girl driven in my industry.
Yes.
I wake up and I say, how am I going to help that person help other people to help her? So that is very much how I do train my team, or I don't know if it's like train, I guide them. It's up to them if they want to take what I'm giving them.
Yes. So what's your 3 tips or your 3 golden nuggets that you'd give your newest person to get started? What's your 3 nuggets you would give them?
So my 3 nuggets would be, make sure that you have tried the product or a product first. I am a true believer that if you're going to come into this industry, you can't pick a product up and talk about it unless you've actually used it or someone else has used it. So get your hands on the products, touch and feel the products. That for me is a real big passion. It's the same as anything, isn't it? If you're going to go to another, if you're going to be a hairdresser, you need to learn how to cut hair. So it's the same as this. If you're going to come to this job, you need to know what you're doing and you need to know the products. So for me, again, it's all about the products. The product is number 1, touching them and feeling them. I get them to utilise the training that we have available and to know where to go if I'm not around, because obviously I'm not always available. So it's about them knowing where they can reach out to people when I'm not around. So having that support in place. And the next one is self-belief. It's not something that most people say, but I very much, people come to me and say, I can't do what you do because I'm not as confident as you. I always rein myself back to when I joined and say, look, I was in a really bad place when I joined this company. Don't look at me now and think I can't do what you do. So I tell them my story, I remind them of where I've come from, and I uplift them. And I spend a lot of time really boosting confidence into people, because I find if you know about the products, if you know where to go for the training support and you're confident, it's all going to come together, and those 3 nuggets will give you the key to kind of get to where you want to be. But I get those nuggets from reminding myself how I got here. And I never had a mentor, I never had an upline, I never had no one training and supporting me. I'd never done anything like this before. So if I remind myself how I did it, I believe that I can make these people that join my team the best versions of themselves by being successful.
Awesome. So obviously you're working online. So do you have any other investments apart from what you're currently doing, or like you said, you're just happy with what you're doing? Because me personally, I'm a firm believer of having multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income doesn't mean for doing multiple things. It's about having investments in other places,
Sure.
like in properties or helping startups, or investing in people or investing in education. Now that's they're the kind of things
Sure.
that I'm interested in, or those are kind of things that I'm looking to do as well, and that I am doing. So that's what I asked you, are you kind of doing that as well, or have any?
In terms of
doing that?
in terms of other things I do that give me financial income, no. But I am a giver to the community, so I do actually run on a Monday and online a breastfeeding support group, because I've breastfed all of my boys, and I remember the struggles. So I don't charge for it. I do it completely free. I do it in a cafe. People come along if they need support and guidance. They can come. I also have a support group for them, so if they need help, they can ask in there. I don't do that for financial gain. I do that just to give, because I remember the struggles I had. In terms of any other income avenues, I don't have any, but because of our forward goal of wanting to move house, it has got us into the mindset of thinking, well, obviously we're going to keep this house and rent it out as another avenue, and then we'll get another mortgage on somewhere else. So our mindset of going forward, we were thinking, well, maybe we could look into the property market. But at this moment in time, it's just it's just this company for me, and it's fulfilling enough and with my boys being young, I kind of, dare I say it, don't have the time to commit to anything else. But we can always make time. We know that.
Yes, definitely. That's actually quite cool that you actually run a breastfeeding community, because I never knew you've actually running that, because I've followed you for quite a while on Facebook, so on and so forth. And not once on your post if I've actually seen that you actually running a breastfeeding community. So obviously thank you for sharing that with us. And like myself as well, I believe in giving back is highly important. So myself, I'm actually coaching. I get paid for my coaching services, but when I take in like my teams to the competitions, or when I'm actually like mentoring and giving extra nuggets away from obviously what I'm currently doing, that's when I get the real fulfillment as well. So I believe giving back to the community, no matter what community, is very important for self satisfaction as well. Knowing that where you come in, or even having the opportunities that you never had to give to someone else as well. I just think it's a phenomenal thing. And if you giving back to the community of breastfeeding, and the whole stigma with the whole gender thing and so on and so forth and this, that and the other, that's a different conversation for another day, which we won't go into. But,
yeah, sure.
But yeah, that's quite cool actually. So what I might do actually, is it an open Facebook group you have, or is it just literally offline?
No, it's perfect. It's purposely secret, just because there's lots of lots of women share images of themselves breastfeeding there for support on positioning and stuff like that. So it's very much a secret group. It's not public at all, just because the women that want to share pictures in there only want to share it with the women that are in there.
Definitely, I understand.
If it was to be public, they probably wouldn't reach out and they'd probably struggle. So it's purposely secret for the confidentiality of women that want to share images like that maybe are not so confident to do that. Like when I was breastfeeding. Sorry, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yes.
Sorry, that's my phone ringing. Let me turn it off. It interferes with here.
Right.
So purposely for the confidentiality reasons, it's not it's not a public thing. I'm not sure I understand. So yeah. And again, I don't really advertise it on my profile because I like to keep it separate.
Yes.
And it's so busy that it's kind of not warranted to need, because kind of word of mouth in the kind of breastfeeding community. Someone will know someone breastfed and it will be, oh, Zoe can help you, or there's an amazing support group, they can help you. So it doesn't really need to be publicised.
Awesome. So just the last couple of questions then. On that basis there, regarding your business, did you grow your business online or offline?
Both. Completely 50% both. Maybe even 60% offline, 30% online. Again, because it's all product driven, I like people to touch and feel the products. So I do a lot of essentially, I guess it's a try before you buy. If you go to Sainsbury's and they've got the cheese on the counter, you try it, you like it, you buy it. It's kind of the same concept. So I'll get people to come round, or I'll host meetings and get people to try the products, or I can try the products on them. And so I have quite a big presence locally. So people tend to, I'll go to the local shops and they'll say, oh, have you got any more of that toothpaste or whatever it is? Or I might go up the city to the cinema and someone will say, oh, that's Zoe from that company, because they've seen me online, but then I invite them to my house, or I go to their house and I let them try the products. That's my favourite element, because I like conversing with people. I get a bit lonely being just a mum. So I do that a lot. But then ultimately I do network online and make friends online, such as yourself. And I love that side of it too, but it's not as connecting.
Awesome. Yeah, I totally agree. Because it seems like obviously we're connected, because obviously you're obviously an influencer online. So I just wanted to ask, where did this influence come from? And it seems like the influence came from offline, which you then created online. So
sure, that's exactly it. So I think for me, what made me become, and you know what, sometimes when people say you're really influential, it still makes me think, am I? Because I'm just me. And I think,
of course, because
I'm not that chaser for, if I do a live, I want 1,000 likes, or I want 10,000 people to see my live. I do my live because I want to reach out to people with particular products, or I want to help them in the day. I'm not a celebrity status chaser. I'm just me. I'm just Zoe from the block. Like, used to have a little, now I have a lot. So I'm just myself. And when you're yourself, when people say you influence me, I think I influence people because I don't pretend to be nothing else but myself. And I'm just normal. I'm just real. And it just comes from being myself, to be honest. And coming from a dark place and seeing people join my team in a dark place. And I know where I come from and where I am now, I know that I can help them make that change. So it all just comes from the heart, to be honest, nothing else.
Yeah. So, but it seems like you're not advocate for, and as the status quo says, fake it till you make it. Then you don't really believe in that, or do you think that's relevant?
Oh no. Oh, do you know that grinds my
moment.
braces? I can't. Yeah, like when people say fake it till you make it. The only reason I don't like it is because it's giving people false hope.
I agree.
Like,
yes.
When I first joined, I was happy that I could buy my kids a McDonald's with my income. You know, like I was proud of that. Like I was having got goosebumps. I remember that first McDonald's I bought with my first paycheck. Like, there's mums out there that want that. So be relatable to those mums. I actually sometimes struggle now because obviously my lifestyle is completely different to get people to relate to me. So I'm always having to take myself back and remind people where I come from. Because don't look at me now and think you're going to be here tomorrow or next month or maybe in 6 months. Yeah, you could probably be there in a year if you really put the legwork in. But if you want to work around your kids, be a mum first and do this next, then you're looking at easily 2 years, 2 and a bit years to really change your life. I'm not ever going to promise anyone anything else. And you would never have seen me posting a picture of a flash car saying, oh, I'm going to get this with my next paycheck, or look at my Louis Vuitton handbag. Like, no, it's unkind to the people that are joining your business.
I understand. So, so what about doing that? Would you ever do like public speaking, or you've must have speaking at company conventions? How do you find speaking in public? Would you say you're introverted or quite extroverted?
I'd be game, you know, because it's only because recently I've been to a few like mentoring events and stuff like that, and I'm watching people thinking, do you know, I could be up there. And I really feel like, because I inspire people online and offline, I would never say no to it. It's something that a couple of Saturdays ago I went to a convention and I thought, quite like the idea of that, like standing there and inspiring people and helping them really break stuff down to know how they can change their life. It's something I would never say no to.
Yeah, but currently at the moment you're kind of happy where you are. You've got your 2-year goal to kind of move out,
Sure.
At the moment, so on and so forth. Yeah, so it seems like you're just really happy and you don't kind of want more than you need. It seems like you want another house just because you need it rather than want it. So
yeah, I'm not a materialistic person at all. Like, I mean, I kind of looked at myself differently when I was doing the wedding planning the other night, and it was like, oh, look at this and this. I've kind of become very materialistic that night, and I was like, rein myself in. So, but no, I'm just me, and I just never change. I'm not a girl that likes handbags and fancy shoes. You know, I live in Converse and ripped jeans, and my hair's not always done. I only did my hair because you said that we're going to be a Zoom, and I was like, oh, I better do my hair.
No need. Like I said, I'm in my pajamas and my hair's natty. Look, no need to impress.
I was like, oh, he said he's going to be on a Zoom. Oh, I better straighten my hair. But no, ultimately my goal in life is to be happy. That comes first, and everything else is appreciative, you know. I'm not someone that has goals to be a millionaire. I'm just not. I want to be comfortable, have nice things. I mean, life's expensive enough, isn't it? Like running a house, you're talking thousands as it is. Looking after your kids, you're talking hundreds a week, you know. I'm not greedy. Happiness first. Having nice things, don't get me wrong, having takeaways whenever I want is a good thing, because me and my partner are quite lazy with cooking. So having that financial freedom and stuff like that is where my goal is. At this moment in time, and I don't ever see myself changing.
Yeah. Because you're probably aware of also Tony Robbins. Where the 3 things that Tony Robbins always says is, so there's financial independence, financial security, and then there's financial freedom. So it seems like from speaking with
Sure.
you, you're kind of financial security, which is, which is a great place to be, because obviously financial dependence is when everything you have is covered, your basic of the, the bills, the basic school stuff, basic entertainment. And it seems like you're in the middle. Like, you've got financial security, you've got more than others, but less than the top. But you don't want to be at the top, because you don't want to be, because you're happy, just spending time with the kids, taking to the football and other sports. And I'm assuming you get to see that lots of football matches and things, go to all their school plays and so on and so forth.
That's it.
And
I don't miss a moment, and
Yeah.
that's vital to me.
Priceless.
And I think after my son passed away, every time I go to an event or I take my kid to football, I think, I never get to take that little boy to these places. So I'm so blessed and so thankful. And that's why I do what I do. So I never miss a moment, because I only had 2 years with Edward. And for me, every second with those boys could be taken away, So I look at life very differently to a lot of people after what I've been through. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, and I do have, a good savings balance. So if something goes wrong, I don't have to worry about it. But I'm not that person that, I have this money, so I'm going to go and buy this, or I have this money, so I'm going to waste it on this. For me, materialistic things are irrelevant to me.
Awesome. So, is there any way that we can direct people to your page, or to find out what you do, just to help them along the way, along their journey, or how to get more inspiring words? Is there any way we can,
they can go
a business page or personal page?
Yeah, you can go directly to, I run my business from my profile, which is just Zoe-Amanda Warner. You can drop me a friend request, or you can follow me. Predominantly, I do all of it on there. I don't have a page, I don't have a group. I have a website, but I don't know if you want me to share that. It's up to you if you want me to share my website.
Is it a company website, or is it a personal website?
It's my own personal domain. It's just my name.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you're fine. Go for it. Yeah, it's fine.
So it's just zoewarner.co.uk.
How do you spell Warner?
Warner.
Excellent. Just make sure. I know some sentences can be spelled slightly differently, so I just want to make sure.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. If zoewarner.com or sometimes it will flash to zoewarner.co.uk. Either one, they kind of redirect themselves to each other, but sometimes one will go down. So it's either .co.uk or .com.
Awesome. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure spending time with you on this busy afternoon. I'll let you go in. And what are you gonna have for lunch?
Not sure. The kids aren't here, so it'll probably be a takeout because the kids aren't here.
Let me guess. I'm gonna take a guess. You're not Indian.
No, I'm not feeling Indian. I'm feeling like chicken. I'm feeling like Nando's or something like that today. That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, okay. Because Indian is like the nation's favorite dish, apparently. So.
Well, my partner does love Indian. It's actually not one of my faves. I only have it because he likes it. I'm a bit like, I like pizza, chicken, rice, anything carby. That's me. I'm a carby gal.
Can't go wrong with the carbs. Can't go wrong with the carbs.
You can't. Right, then it was lovely to catch up with you. Thank you for inviting me on. It was a pleasure.
Problem. Take care,
Feel honoured. Thank you.
No problem.
Take care. Look after yourself.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.